You know, you have been in Isaan too long when you start arguing with the village rooster at 4:47 a.m. and you lose the argument. Nobody warned you about the silence, not the peaceful kind. The kind where you realise you have not spoken a proper sentence to another human being in 3 days. I moved here for the sunshine and the low cost of living. All right, it was because of the wife. She is from Isaan. I did not realise I would also be signing up for a free lifetime subscription to What Am I Doing With My Life? The first year you think you are living the dream. The second year you realise the dream has a lot of paperwork and a surprising amount of buffalo dung. Listen, Thailand is wonderful. However, sometimes it feels like a beautiful woman smiling at you while she hides a machete behind her back. Let's talk about it. Right then, settle in, grab a cuppa or a cold chang. I do not judge. I've been living in Isaan region, northeast Thailand for the uninitiated for about 11 years now. Rice paddies as far as the eye can see. Heat that makes Satan's sauna feel like a refreshing spring breeze. Not only that, but the friendliest people on earth who will smile at you while you accidentally eat a chili the size of your thumbnail. However, here is the rub. A bit they do not put on the bloody travel brochures. Underneath the postcard sunsets and the my pen right attitude, there is a quiet gremlin nibbling away at your soul. Emotional challenges. Besides, if you're a grumpy old sod like me, you do not talk about feelings. You just let them fester. However, today, let us fester together. Oh, for the love of... Hang on. That is the wife. Husband, where are you? I am at the market, dear. No, I am not buying another frog for dinner. Yes, I will be home. See? Even my voiceovers are interrupted by real life. Right, where was I? Number 1. Loneliness. Not the poetic kind. You know how in the movies loneliness is a handsome man staring out a rainy window. In Isaan, if you're sitting on a plastic stool at 2 p.m. watching a lizard eat a moth and thinking, that lizard has more social life than me. The locals are lovely, genuinely. However, genuinely lovely does not mean you can have a deep chat about the 1982 Falklands War or why your knees hurt when it rains. Language barrier, you see. I can say how much, delicious, and where is the toilet brilliantly. However, I cannot say I feel a creeping sense of existential dread because my children in wherever do not call me anymore. What is more, the other foreigners. If you are lucky, there is a German bloke who only grunts and an American who talks about 401ks. Riveting. Number 2, the culture shock that comes back like a bad rash. You think you have mastered it. Year 1, you laugh when things go wrong. Year 4, you want to punch a 7-Eleven counter because they will not accept your slightly folded banknote. It is the saving face thing. Back home, if you have a problem, I say, you messed up, mate. Here, they smile, they nod. Nothing changes. You try to fix a simple plumbing issue and suddenly 3 uncles arrive to stare at the pipe physiologically for 2 hours. No one fixes it. You just learn to live with a drip. Then the bureaucracy, oh Lord, trying to renew your visa in Thailand is like trying to teach a cat to play chess. It takes forever, it makes no sense, and at the end, the cat just walks away with your money. Number 3. Who the bloody hell am I anymore? Back in Birmingham, I was Bob the electrician. People respected me. I fixed things. I had a van. Here, I am just the farang, the foreigner, the walking wallet who lives in a big house. My identity went from skilled tradesman to a bloke who waters the garden and is chased by soy dogs. You lose your status. Besides, if you are a man of a certain age, that stings. You start to wonder if you are retired or just discarded. Number 4. Relationships, specifically the money talk. Look, I love my wife. She is a saint for putting up with my grumbling. Nevertheless, the cultural expectations around money are a minefield. Her family is wonderful, but they have this bottomless well of need. A buffalo gets sick. That is 5,000 baht. A cousin needs a new phone. That is another 3,000. Besides, you cannot say no without looking like Scrooge McDuck. You try to explain savings and pensions and they look at you as if you have grown a second head. But you have money, Bob. You are from England. Yes, Noi, but England costs a kidney to exist in. Number 5. The long distance guilt trip. My mum is 94. She lives in a little flat in London. I have not hugged her in 3 years. Every time my phone rings at 3 a.m. Thai time, my heart stops. Is it a death, a stroke, or just a neighbour complaining about the bins? You miss birthdays, you miss funerals, you become a ghost in your own family history. Besides, the worst part, you choose this, so you cannot really complain. You just smile at the village kids and quietly feel like a selfish git. Number 6, the visa dance. The Immigration Bureau. My favourite place on earth, said no one ever. Every 90 days I have to drive an hour, sit on a hard plastic chairs and watch a bored officer check my passport and stamp the paper and highlight my next visit, as if she is swatting flies. The rules change every Tuesday. 1 month you need 800,000 baht in the bank for a retirement visa and 400,000 baht for a marriage visa. Next month they want a letter from your embassy. Then they change their mind. They want a photo of you holding today's newspaper next to your toaster. It is a background hum of anxiety, like a mosquito buzzing in your ear while you are trying to sleep. You never feel truly safe. You feel like a guest who overstayed his welcome, even though you pay for the bloody ticket. Number 7, the holiday illusion. This is the big one. People back home think I live in a paradise resort. Oh, Bob, you are so lucky. Beaches, massages. Listen, Kevin, I live 400 kilometres from the nearest decent beach. My daily excitement is whether the 7-Eleven has fresh toasties. The massage is my wife hitting my back with a wooden mallet because I slept funny. The fantasy crashes hard. You realise that wherever you go, you take yourself with you. On top of that, if you were bored or sad in Manchester, Leeds or London, you will be bored and sad in Isaan, just with more mangoes. Number 8, mental health. What is that? In Thai culture, you do not really talk about depression. You just eat more sticky rice and get on with it. There are no therapists in Buriram province. The local clinic thinks anxiety is a brand of detergent. So you bottle it up. You tell yourself to be a man. You drink a few extra beers at night. Then one morning you are crying into your rice porridge for absolutely no reason. Besides, you have no one to tell, because your wife will worry, your neighbours will not understand, and your mates back home are asleep. Number 9, the in-between worlds. This is the sneakiest one. After 10 years, I went back to England for a funeral last year. What's more, I felt like an alien. The weather was grey, everyone was in a rush, the food was beige. I did not belong. However, I do not fully belong here either. I do not dream in Thai. I do not understand the soap operas. When the village elders talk about the ghosts in the rice field, I smile and nod, but inside I'm thinking about electrics. You become a man without a country, a cultural mutt. Too English for Thailand, too Thai for England. You float in the middle. However, here is a twist, the good bit. Do not turn it off yet, you miserable lot. Despite all that moaning, and I am a professional moaner, so I am told, I would not swap it, because when you stop fighting it, when you stop trying to turn Isaan into Little Britain with palm trees, it gets better. You learn the language badly but earnestly. You laugh at yourself when you buy floor cleaner instead of cooking oil. You accept that the water pump will always leak. You find one local friend, just one, who looks at you like a human, not a wallet. Then you build a new life, a slower one, one where you actually watch the sunset instead of rushing past it, one where you appreciate a cold beer after a hot morning, one where you realize that feeling in between is not a curse, it is a freedom. You belong nowhere, which means you can belong anywhere. The secret? Stop trying to recreate your old life. The old you is dead. Bury him. Build a new one. One that eats bugs sometimes. One that smiles at the chaos. One that accepts the loneliness as part of the texture, not the whole painting. So, you still awake? Good. Here is what I want you to do. Smash that like button if you have ever argued with a Thai immigration officer. Leave a comment. What is the one thing you miss most from your home country? For me, a proper pork pie and Marmite. Subscribe if you want more grumpy wisdom. I post every time the buffalo lets me borrow his internet connection. Not only that, but remember, if you ever feel too lonely out here in the rice fields, just walk down to the village shop. Buy a lottery ticket. Wave at a dog. Besides, if all else fails, the rooster starts shouting at 4:47 a.m. He is an annoying git. At least he is consistent. Right, I am off. The wife is calling. Apparently I forgot to buy the frogs again. Until next time, keep your shorts high, your beer cold, and your expectations low. That is the Isaan way. Stay cool as one can be when the sun is actively trying to melt your brain. Take care. Bye-bye.